Alrighty guys, in this video we are going to be going over every single thing you guys need to know before the release of the Makoto City update for Tales of Tanorio. So yesterday, at the time of recording this video, the brand new Tales of Tanorio Direct was released, and we have brand new information of all the stuff that is going to be in the update. I'm going to be covering all of it in this video, as well as also giving away a very special Rainbow Alpha Cheerdo to you guys. So yeah, I will also be giving away that in this video, and if you guys want to know how you guys can join the giveaway, I will be explaining it in the middle of the video. So remember, just keep watching it. If you guys want to have a chance to get a Rainbow Alpha Cheerdo for free just by watching this video and enter that giveaway, just remember halfway through it. But first off, you are going to have to subscribe to the channel, obviously, to be able to even remotely have a chance at getting it. So remember, just subscribe to the channel, guys. And if you like this type of video and any videos towards Tales of Tanorio, monster catching games, things like that, or Roblox, go ahead here and subscribe to the channel. So yeah, without further ado, let's go ahead here and let's hop on into what's up with this brand new Tales of Tanorio update. So this is going to be the first major Tales of Tanorio update. It is bringing in a whole plethora of stuff, and first off, we want to start off where the direct started off, and that's going to be with some new mons that are going to be introduced. Now, obviously, beforehand, we already had a little bit, not really of a dex leak, because originally the first 3 gyms were all planned to be together in release, but we all know that that didn't end up actually being the case, and that, you know, the 3rd gym ended up getting pushed back. So we actually knew quite a few of the mons that are going to be, you know, in the actual Makoto City. We knew a couple of the water types, but now we have some brand new ones that we didn't actually know before, and I'm going to go ahead here and cover some of those. So first off, we have Electricaf, sorry if I pronounced that wrong, but yeah, Electricaf, essentially a electric goat or electric kind of, you know, lamb. That is essentially how it is, you know, an electric calf. That's essentially what it is. It is going to be obviously an electric type. I'm hoping it's not electric normal. I'm hoping it's electric and, you know, something maybe a little bit better. But hey, you know, brand new electric mon that they did show off at the start. So hey, if you guys are having trouble and you don't have any options, even though this game has a ton of grass types and a ton of options to be able to deal with water types, but if you guys don't have any options to right now currently, you know, deal with some water types, you know, you could pick that up as a brand new mon. There was also a brand new skull or ghost like mon that was showed off. I'll try to show a screenshot of it on screen here that we still don't know the name of, but I really saw it and I really like this design, so I went ahead here and just said, hey, let me throw it in there. It's going to be in here. And yeah, we never really got teased up, well, you know, what its name was or anything, but it looks super cool. We also have Illumigant, sorry if I pronounced that wrong, but yeah, this is the fan submission mon actually, and it's really cool. It's kind of like a weird water serpent kind of rideable thing that you actually use to actually dive under the water in Makoto City, and I'm very excited to see how that gimmick works. I'm excited to see how that diving gimmick, but we'll go over that in a little bit, right? We also have the Babite line. Now, the Babite line is a line that Lucky did design as well, and obviously he had worked on it on stream, so you guys could see the entire line just by going to his stream and checking out his channel, which hopefully I'll try to have a link to it down in the description below. But yeah, so his entire team essentially, or, you know, essentially that entire line is going to end up in the game. It's kind of like I think a rival line to the Fordrake line, which is kind of cool, but like kind of, you know, at the same time, it's weird. It's weird. They have kind of like a relationship with each other, so that's really cool. But other than that, we are going to still have even more new Tenorians. So we're going to have a total of 40 brand new Tenorians. This is also including a brand new legendary or roaming, which is going to be really cool, and we're expecting it to have something to do with a lamp. So it's going to be like a lamp, maybe a ghost type, you know, something like that. That's what we're expecting, counting on what it kind of shows in the trailer, like, hey, this lamp is super important. And Lucky also made it a very big deal to say, hey, this lamp has always been kind of super important, so hey, keep your eye out for this lamp. So I think it's going to end up being something that has to do with one of the legendary mons, or we're going to see the actual box legendaries. The box legendaries that we have seen so long ago that really just never kind of got brought back up again. Besides, I believe in the museum they were kind of shown where we have like the god of chaos and we have the god of order. So maybe those guys will show up. Who knows, right? Because this is brand new story, actual brand new content coming to the game. So we're very excited to see about that. Now there is also a brand new feature for all Tenorians being added into the game, and that is going to be Tenorians now have cries. They actually have physical cries, kind of like how Pokemon do in the Pokemon anime, because they're essentially just saying their name in English. I do think it's kind of a lazy thing to do. I much rather would have preferred animal noises, just generic. And it does seem like some mons have general just noises. They don't say their names, but a lot of them do say their names, which you can turn it on and off. And I'm hoping when the game actually releases this update that feature works, because I will definitely be turning this off, because this will have a very much like a Pixelmon effect where I'm just trying to, you know, experience the game, experience everything, and I'm just constantly hearing them yap their name, and I don't want to hear them yapping their name, especially when this game has such a good soundtrack. So, you know, I'm really hoping that option is not broken at launch, but you never know with this game, right? So, who knows there? But there is also one more thing before we go ahead here and move on into talking a little bit more about some of the other features that are going to be, you know, obviously brought into the thing. And I want to talk about Chickrook. Now, Chickrook was actually a Tenorian that we had previously known was going to be available in Makoto City. I believe it evolves into Pyrat. I believe that is the name of it, and it essentially is a flying dark type. Now, flying types obviously last patch did end up getting a massive nerf because they are no longer super effective against insect or bug types. And that's just a massive nerf for flying type. I'm just going to be real. It made a lot of flying types that were going to be very top tier in PvP. And this is a little bit more of a PvP discussion. Or really just, I guess, a base mon discussion. But, yeah, you know, a lot of flying types are really going to be really, really good in the game. And they still are to some extent. But they definitely took a massive hit when they got that bug nerf. Especially counting on the fact that literally around 20 mons, or it was something like that around that point. 20% of like the entire dex was essentially just bug mons, and so they took a massive hit with that. I'm not gonna lie, and with that massive hit, you know, we weren't really expecting Chickrook to be really good or whatever else it is, but it's looking like Pyrat might actually be the go. He might actually be up there, because we actually did get Chickrook's base stats, and unless when he evolves he doesn't gain that many more stats and his stat number is still kind of low, he actually has pretty decent stats. Now, the things that I wanted to go ahead here and look at really was his base speed stat and his base attack stat. And this is a first stage evolution. He evolves once, guys, and he already has 65 base speed and 68 base attack. Now, the rest of his stats are very mediocre, obviously, but he is a base 1, you know, stage 1 Tenorian, and I do think that it is interesting the fact that he already has 65 base speed and 68 base attack. So unless they just don't add much to him at all, I think he might actually end up having very high base stat total, and he might actually end up doing a lot better in the meta than I really did think he was going to be. I just found it interesting that they showed that off, you know, what his base stats were, and I did find that interesting. And for the people who are interested in competitive, I do think that it is a good thing that, you know, we kind of got his, you know, his stats a little bit early because of, you know, another feature and something else we're going to be talking about a little bit later. Now, I did go ahead here and promise you guys that halfway through the video, I would give you guys the lowdown on how you guys can, you know, give away, or how I can give away to you guys this Alpha Rainbow Cheerdo. So I'm going to go ahead here and say it in this video. All you guys have to do to be able to get this Alpha Rainbow Cheerdo is do one of two things. First off, you must be subscribed, and obviously I can see if you guys are subscribed. So subscribe, obviously, to the channel, because that's the only way you're going to win. If you're not subscribed, you can't win. It's just how it is. So subscribe to the channel. Obviously, it's super easy to do. And then just comment down below, what are you excited for in this Tales of Tanorio update, as well as also comment your Discord username. Now, if you don't want to do that, there's one other option you guys could do, and that's going and joining the channel Discord. There will be a link in the description below. We will have a giveaways channel. All you have to do is just post a screenshot of your subscription to this YouTube channel. So just post a little screenshot of, hey, you subscribed to Revolution Gaming in that giveaways channel, and I will pick a random person from both the comments and from that Discord. We'll shuffle it all up. We will have a random person be selected, and you will be given away the Alpha Rainbow Cheerdo. So yeah, that's all you guys have to do to be able to get that Alpha Rainbow Cheerdo. So if you guys are limited in this, or well, if you guys are excited for this limited edition mon that you could get, you know, it's extremely rare, you know, go ahead and just hit that subscribe button, like I said, and then just do one of the two things below. Just go down in the comment section below, type what you guys are excited for this update, and comment your Discord username, as well as, or just go and join the channel Discord and just hop in to that giveaways channel and just post a little screenshot of you being subscribed to the channel. And that's all you guys have to do. I'll pick one of the random winners. I will be announcing the random winner on my Discord channel, as well as also on a community post on YouTube. So I'll be reaching out to you guys there, and we will be giving that away to you guys. So yeah, without further ado, let's continue the video. So after that, we are going to be having obviously a brand new story, including the third gym. So we are finally going to be getting the third gym. We also know kind of what the gym puzzle for the gym is going to be, and it's going to be a little bit of a kind of a ball in a cup shuffle style mini game, which involves one of the brand new mons that we had already known about was going to be in the Makoto City update, but now it is officially going to actually be a part of that puzzle, and is most likely going to be on the gym leader's team. So it's kind of cool to see that. I'm not going to lie. But yeah, so we're going to be getting brand new story content, and we are going to be getting a brand new gym. So that's just really exciting. And we're also going to be getting some brand new console support. So hopefully for all the players who have been playing this game, since it's released on consoles, you guys will have even more support for it now, which is really exciting to see. And then the final thing that we're going to go ahead here and talk about for this video is going to be, without anything else, is going to be trading. So trading is finally going to be added into the game. It is going to be a light version of trading, so we're not going to have the whole trading plaza and the whole marketplace and things like that that they had wanted to add before. We will eventually get there, but for right now they're just adding, I'm assuming, what is going to be basic trading. So when you think trading light, think of, I can grab them on, I have them on, I want to trade, I can trade to somebody else, very similar to how Lumion Legacy currently has it, to where, hey, I can go in, I can say, hey, I want to trade this mon with somebody. Hey, who wants to trade this for this? And you just kind of make deals with people, and you trade within, I believe, a small trading space, or you could just do it, I believe, in the overworld, as long as the person is in your server. So I'm assuming that's what trading light is going to be. We currently don't actually know what the full extent of trading light is going to be, but that's what I would expect. I wouldn't expect anything bigger than that, to be fair. I'm just going to go ahead and tell you guys straight up. Do not expect anything bigger than that. It'll probably be just peer-to-peer trading, and that's all you can do. But hey, that's still exciting, because now any of the shiny mons that you get in the wild, you can actually trade, and they will kind of have the value that, you know, hunters have been looking for. So hey, if you're into trading, you guys will love this update as well. So yeah, essentially guys, that's what's going to be added in the update. The last things I want to just go ahead here and quickly talk about before we end this video is my hopes and my concerns moving forward. Now, obviously, we also had a small developer note at the end where the developers were kind of talking about, hey, you know, we know there's going to be bugs, we know there's going to be some things. Obviously, they're not expecting a bad launch, but, you know, this apparently has a lot more time and effort put into it than actual launch, hopefully. And so I generally want to make sure that, like, just everyone knows this, but this will be essentially the game's last chance at a first impression. I generally think that hopefully everything with this launch goes perfectly. Hopefully it's all of the content that we wanted. I think 40 Tenorians is amazing, especially compared to what they had before originally, because apparently originally it barely had any content in it whatsoever. Now we have a bunch of content. So I'm hoping we have more than an hour or two of content. I'm hoping we have, like, you know, maybe 5 to 6 hours of content that's really solid. Maybe we might not, you know, you never knows how it is. It could just be mostly hunting again. They have been doing that a lot recently, and I think this is going to be the thing, right? If this update drops and nobody plays it, I don't think that for the future of this game is going to be extremely bright. I'm just going to be real. This has to be that update for this game to really show it, and I think it's going to deliver. I think for the first time, this game is good. They sat down, the devs worked, they cooked, and they did a lot that they're just going to go ahead here and deliver on. So yeah, I just really got to say that. But yeah, that's essentially going to be the video, guys. Hope you all really enjoy. And this is post-editing Revelation. And there was one thing I actually did not mention while I actually was recording this video that did happen that I do want to bring up now because it is super important. There is going to be brand new Mega or brand new Chaos and Order form redesigns, and those are going to be for both Dopibara and Dynastagon or Dinostagon. So yeah, they're both really cool looking. I still don't think Dopibara's is really up to my par. It's a good redesign, but honestly, I just don't like the theme that he has as a Mega. I much rather would have preferred him be a dancer, maybe similar to Ludicolo from Pokemon. maybe him just dancing on top of a giant like coconut or something. I think they could have done a better redesign, but this design is marginally better than what it was. And Dynastigun's is super sick looking. It's really cool looking. Unfortunately, Tails does suffer from this thing where the models don't really add up to look exactly like the art does, but it doesn't look bad. It still looks really cool looking, and it's a massive improvement, just massive improvement, and I really do love it. So yeah, I'm really glad that he got his new Mega. But yeah, that's gonna be it for me, guys. Hope you all really enjoyed this video, and hopefully I get to see you guys on my next one. Peace!